This is our Casquet 2.5-seater sofa. Casquet, the classic version. The classic version has this half-moon armrest here. The original Casquet, which we also have, has like a cascading armrest that sort of goes over the edge. That's a little bit more, let's say, playful, where this is more a classic version. It has these wooden feet here. We have several options for the feet. There can also be brushed aluminum feet, for example. This is what we call a 2.5-seater. It actually sits 3 persons pretty easily. You see I'm here, there could be another one here and another one here, and that fits really nicely. It is a sofa that sustains the back very well. You see the seat cushions are pretty high, and if I lean back, I have full support, and it ends up a little bit over my shoulders here, so I have full support for my shoulders, and I can truly sink in. And let me tell you, this whole sofa is super comfortable. It just gives you that feeling like when I arrive and I I plop in here and then I lie in here, I can really cuddle into the backrest. It is supportive and still super soft and gives me a lot of support. I can also, if I wish, for example, to sit here, maybe drink a cup of tea with friends, I can use an extra cushion, which I can even put here behind, and be even more upright and more supported. But with Casquet, usually you don't need that sort of extra cushion because it supports so well on its own. There's another super nice feature, which I personally love, my favorite position. Cannot really show it here because I've got shoes on, but I'm going to try and show you. So my favorite position on the sofa would be like this. I love to read. I've got a great support here for my arm. Would sit in this corner nicely. You see how this armrest also ends under my, at the beginning of my arm here and supports me super well. I would sit like this and comfortably read a book. And there's the second option, which I also adore about this sofa, is I can lay back here because this is super nice and squishy. See that? It's like super soft. I can snuggle down here for an afternoon nap. Now, I'm pretty tall, actually. I'm 1.76 meters. So you could imagine I can be comfortable here napping. Smaller persons could be even more comfortable and slide down even further. I would also like to point out that, like all of our sofas, Casquet's covers can totally be taken off, meaning that these cushion elements here, they have zippers underneath. You zip it up and you take off the upholstery and you can have it cleaned. This is also the case for the frame here. There's little buttons everywhere, and you can take this off, take off this whole arm and backrest. It's a bit of work, but we think it's important that you can, because for us, sustainability has a lot to do also with longevity, and you have to be able to maintain your furniture lovingly through the years, and being able to clean the textile in a good manner is really part of that, and we make it part of all of our sofa making. It's part of our philosophy. So, one thing I forgot before I finish. This sofa has a trim here. I don't know if you can see that well in the video. Maybe photos are better to look at that. It has a trim here that goes all around. It's one of the design features also here, up here on the cushions. And this has been done green on green, but you could choose to have a colorful little line there. For example, you could have this dark green with a little white line that sort of defines the edges of the sofa, makes this more graphic and very, very modern. So that is also a choice we offer. The Casquet 2.5-seater.